It is a women's bantamweight matchup between Alpha Cat Zingano and Sarah McMahon. Training out of Revolution MMA in Gaffney, South Carolina with the likes of Jimmy Fowler, Blake Grice, Phil Nurse. Here is Sarah McMahon, perennial bantamweight contender. And for my money, this is as physically intimidating and imposing a bantamweight as there is in the women's division. The strength, certainly a big part of what she brings to the table on Fight Night.
This fighter is one of the best in the business at bringing fighters to the ground. One of her best assets is her ability to utilize all the different techniques of takedowns, whether they're throws or trips or singles or doubles, she can do it all.
So here is Alpha Cat Zingano. She made her UFC debut against Miesha Tate with a devastating TKO back in 2013. Unfortunately for Zingano, Joe, she has only been able to make the walk once a year. So a big part of the equation for Cat Zingano, staying healthy enough to compete, because when she's healthy, she has been dominant.
Cat Zingano has determination, heart, will, and some devastating knees and elbows to go along with it. Her striking is amongst the best in the world at 135 pounds.
And here is tonight's tale of the tape. Zingano is 35. McMahon is 37. Zingano will have a 2-inch reach advantage. Now for the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a wrestler holding a professional record of 11 wins, 5 losses. She stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Gaffney, South Carolina, Sarah McMahon. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This woman is a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 10 wins, 3 losses. She stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Denver, Colorado, USA, Alpha Cat Zingano! And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Eve Levine.
The veteran Eve Levine draws the assignment here.
Ready?
Dateline, Las Vegas, Nevada. We are underway here at the MGM Grand Garden Arena. McMahon, in addition to her 2004 Olympic silver medal in freestyle wrestling, a lot of grappling experience and success. 3-time NAGA gold medalist. Goes for the early takedown, no problem there. And now is where things could get really interesting.
Excellent sweep.
Trying to stay heavy here as best she can. Going for the arm here.
It looks like she's got that armbar locked in tight. Throw the leg over the face. Break the grip. Outstanding. Great job in getting this fight to the ground quickly and getting an early submission.
Yeah, that was lightning fast, Joe Rogan. She did not waste a lot of time. She knew she wanted to get this fight to the ground and let her submission skills take over. So the takedown attempt comes early in round 1, and the tap comes shortly thereafter. A huge turn of events here tonight.
And here it is again, absolutely perfectly executed. And one more time, nice technique here on this submission.
So there she is, your winner by way of submission. A huge result for her here tonight. And you got to think that'll mute some of the naysayers she had coming in. Here now, Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Eve Levine has called a stop to this contest at 50 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by submission due to an armbar,
Oh, well, how good was that as you get to see her now celebrating with her coaches and training partners. She really put an added focus on getting a submission win here tonight, or at least getting a finish. But she said, I got to figure out a way to leave the judges out of it. I don't want to go to the scorecards. I need to get a finish to take my career to that next level. And a submission win like this will certainly go a long way in doing just that. She has certainly set herself up for a high-profile opponent now moving forward. It is a women's bantamweight showdown between Ronda Rousey and Alexis Davis. Well, when you watch film on her, hard to see anything in terms of weaknesses, Joe. She is a true mixed martial artist. Plus skills in all areas. Really not going to jump off the page in any one discipline, but she has proven to be a handful for just about anybody and just about everywhere the fight goes. With her skill set, she is comfortable anywhere inside that octagon.
This girl is so good at taking fighters down from the clinch. You see fighters tie up with her and then immediately go on the defensive because she is trying to throw you, she's trying to trip you, she's trying to take you to the ground from the clinch by any means necessary.
As mainstream a superstar as the Octagon has ever seen, here is the former UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion, Rowdy Ronda Rousey. Got into mixed martial arts after a judo background that saw her realize a bronze medal at the Olympics. 9 career wins by armbar, 3 by knockout or TKO. There are few scarier women on the planet than Rowdy Ronda Rousey.
Ronda Rousey was a bronze medalist in the Olympics in judo and has one of the best arm bars in the history of combat sports.
All right, without further delay, let's get you tonight's tale of the tape. So a more than 5-year gap between these two fighters when it comes to the age, with similar height and the same reach. And now to get us started, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC Bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This woman is a mixed martial artist, holding professional record of 19 wins, 8 losses. She stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of San Jose, California, Alexis Davis! And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
Herb Dean has drawn the assignment here.
Ready to fight? You ready?
Well, how good is this? Reminds me of the good old days of Pride, the UFC Grand Prix single night tournament. This has been highly anticipated by fight fans around the world.
Out of nowhere, this choke. That is just amazing technique. That guillotine is tighter and tighter. She might have to tap any second now. Excellent movement on the ground here. Constantly moving, constantly staying busy. Big body punch. Perfectly timed sweep. Got that rear naked choke hand positioning. It looks like she's got the rear naked choke locked up. Looking for that choke, traps that arm. Very nicely done.
And this might just be a matter of time. There's the tap.
Great job in establishing that submission.
Well, Joe, can't say we're all that surprised, right? She told us during fight week that she needed to work on her overall efficiency. She wanted to get this fight to the ground early and often. That is exactly what she did, and maybe the submission win came even earlier than she expected it to, but a near-perfect performance out of this young woman here tonight.
And here we can see it again. That's a real tight choke here. And here we see it again. Beautiful submission victory.
So there she is, your winner by submission, and there will be no wiping the smile off her face tonight as she turns in one of the bigger highlights of her UFC career. Bruce Buffer now has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean called a stop to this contest at 56 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out, Alexis Davis!
So there she is, following what could be argued as the biggest win of her career. She gets it done by submission here tonight. She told us during fight week, Joe, I got to keep the judges out of it. She certainly did just that. Now all that's left to do is to celebrate with her coaches and her training partners. She had a lot of friends and family in the building here tonight. And man, did she put on a show for them and maximize this UFC showcase. Congratulations. It is a women's bantamweight matchup between Liz Carmouche and Amanda Nunes. So here she is, the UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion, Amanda Nunes, and it's hard to believe, given how dominant Ronda Rousey was, that a few years later, we could be calling someone else the most dominant bantamweight of all time. Enter the Lioness, Amanda Nunes. Any number of big wins already on her resume. Tonight, she chases another.
This girl has outstanding top control. She is one of the best in the business at holding fighters down and beating them up. She is so good at controlling the position that once her opponent gets taken down and put into that position, it's very rare that you see anyone escape. It is one of her best assets.
Well, you can't accurately tell the story of women in the UFC without mentioning the name Liz Carmouche. In the first women's fight in UFC history, she challenged Ronda Rousey for the UFC Bantamweight Championship, February of 2013, UFC 157, and that was a night in which Carmouche acquitted herself quite well. This is a savvy veteran with a lot of tools, and Joe brings with her some momentum into this showcase spot tonight.
Liz Carmouche is an incredibly strong, relentlessly aggressive fighter who has devastating ground and pound and a very solid Brazilian jiu-jitsu game to go with it.
All right, just about ready for live action. Here is tonight's tale of the tape. 4 years, the difference in age between these two fighters, with similar height and some differences in reach. All right, here now, the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC Featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This woman is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record on 16 wins, 4 losses. She stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Miami, Florida, Amanda the Lioness Nunes. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This woman is a Valley Tuner fighter, holding a professional record of 11 wins, 6 losses. She stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of San Diego, California, Liz Carmouche. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Eve Loving.
The veteran Eve Levine draws the assignment here.
You ready?
Well, no better way to pay homage to the history of pride in the UFC with this single-night UFC Grand Prix tournament. Some of the best fighters in the world have come out. Let's see who will be the last fighter standing here tonight. Well, she's got a good jab, missed with it there.
That one hurt.
Nice inside leg kick there. Oh, roundhouse kick. Style points on that one. Just missed with the left there.
Nice shot.
Well, she got kicked flush to the body there, Joe, right underneath her elbow, right underneath that guard. But it almost looks as though she's moving right into it. So until she makes the adjustments, you can figure her opponent is going to continue to attack that area. Finds a home for that left hook.
Hard spinning back fist.
Just misses with a left hook there.
Hard straight punch.
Both fighters exchange in the pocket here. Oh, she got her head off the center line there, Joe. Slips the punch nicely.
And she completes the takedown. Now she's in full guard. Good shot to the head. Into half guard again.
Well, you don't want to spend too much time fighting off of your back, Joe, but pretty good work here from the bottom by Nunes.
Really swung for the fences with that hook, but misses.
And mixing it up beautifully.
Nice jab.
Now mixing one into the body. Now closes the distance.
Clean punch.
Carmouche is working that arm well. Double underhooks now. Now she's got the Muay Thai.
Oh, vicious knee to the body. Look at this takedown. Excellent movement here on the ground. She's now in full guard. Good punch.
Well, you've got to stay busy from the bottom position. Can't falter here. She's doing a nice job.
Big punch from the top. Very nice sweep.
Just over 2 minutes now to go. Oh, she works the body as well as anybody in this division. Another strike there, and these shots are really going to take their toll as this fight moves on. Another strong combination for her there. Straight right is there. Oh, nice knee to the body for her there. Very nice.
Good job landing that series of punches here.
Another shot. Oh, she nailed the double leg takedown there.
That's a nice clean shot. Excellent movement and transitions here on the ground. Staying busy.
Carmouche gets caught by the inside leg kick. A few more, and that'll leave him off. Well, she left her body wide open, Joe, and as such, she paid for it there. Beautifully placed and landed kick to the body. Let's see if she makes the adjustments here defensively to avoid absorbing any more kicks to the body. Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active.
Looking to avoid that left hand.
Carmouche gets the double leg takedown. Nothing telegraphed about that shot.
Attacking with the guillotine choke. She's got that choke locked in.
Oh, we're getting a finish here.
Any second now.
And there it is.
Technique. Perfect technique. The round was about to end. Sunk in the submission and got the victory.
Well, you're right, Joe. You could tell she was looking for that submission much earlier in the round, but she didn't want to force it. She stayed patient, allowed her setup to do its work, and then let the submission materialize almost organically. So the desired result turned in by this fighter here tonight, and she has certainly set herself up for a massive opportunity now moving forward.
Let's see it again here. Deep guillotine choke, full guard for the tap. And let's watch it here one more time. Deep submission and the tap.
Well, she couldn't have drawn it up any better than that as she gets the win by submission tonight. Big win and an even bigger statement made to the rest of this division.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Eve Levine has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 25 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out, Amanda Lioness of the Ring, Nunes.
All right, so another big win in a career full of them for American top teams, Amanda Nunes. Most people fancy her the most powerful bantamweight in the history of the division, and the Lioness certainly lived up to that billing here tonight. She was tested at times in this matchup, don't get me wrong, but a big win for Amanda Nunes in defense of her title tonight. It is a bantamweight matchup between Marion Renault and Miesha Cupcake Tate. All right, so here's the former UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion, Miesha Cupcake Tate. She has the belt on the mantle, not just because of her skills, largely because of her heart and her toughness. Came back to stun Holly Holm at UFC 196. Really derives a lot of confidence with Robert Follis in her corner. Brian Caraway deserves a lot of credit for Miesha Tate's success. Say what you want about the way the Rousey series went. She's still holding out hope she can get another crack. But Miesha Tate tonight with another big fight. That is the first order of business for Miesha Tate.
Miesha Tate is the former Strikeforce Bantamweight champion and remains amongst the elite of the elite in the UFC's 135-pound women's division.
Well, if you're just looking at speed and footwork, this might be the most talented woman in the UFC at present. So quick on the feet, and a master at creating offensive angles, getting her head off of the center line, staying out of her opponent's reach. As good defensively as she is offensively, but certainly what jumps off the film for us, the quickness and the speed with those feet. Very hard woman to prepare for.
This girl has outstanding defense and very good blocking technique. It's so difficult to hit her cleanly. It is a big advantage for her, and she has so much confidence in her defense because of that.
All right, almost ready to go with this one. Here is tonight's tale of the tape. More than 5 years apart, with the same height and some differences in reach. All right, to get us started now, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC Bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This woman is a grappler with a professional record of 18 wins, 7 losses. She stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, Miesha Cupcake Tate! And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This woman is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 9 wins, 4 losses, and 1 draw. She stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Visalia, California, Marion, the Belizean Bruiser, no. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Well, how good is this? Reminds me of the good old days of Pride, the UFC Grand Prix single night tournament. This has been highly anticipated by fight fans around the world. And remember, if you sustain damage, that could affect you later on in this one-night tournament. Nice punch there by Tate.
Misses a huge hook to the head.
Nice jab there by Renault.
Oh, double jab.
She missed with that jab. Lands to the body. Oh, that's a nice straight right there, Joe, by Tate. So both girls landing right out of the chute. Well, I'll certainly laud her toughness, Joe, but that's not a good look as she absorbs that strike to the body. She almost leaned into that one. So let's see if she can make some adjustments here. Move the elbow down, lower the guard to prevent more body work from her opponent. Effective punch there by Tate. Lunges forward with a left there.
Nice Superman punch.
Tate's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. Try to establish that jab.
Clean hook. Great exchanges.
Renault's hook shot blocked. That one was telegraphed. Good job by the defense. Nice punch there by Tate.
Very good job of timing these shots here.
Effective punch there by Tate. And she lands another jab. She has used that to great effect all night. Straight right hand, but she misses.
Very impressive. Big shot there. Vicious combinations. Oh, what a leg kick.
Lands the jab. Just misses there with the left. Oh, strong punch there by Tate.
Superman punch. Really threw everything into that uppercut, but fell short. Oh!
Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots. Trying to establish that jab once again.
Attempts a big hook to the head, but misses.
She'll continue to work off of what is a very crisp jab. Oh, nice strike landed there by Renault.
Oh, solid jab.
They continue to exchange.
The Superman jab.
Tate's facial cut is getting worse now, Joe. Man, is that thing fauceting blood.
Nice jab.
Trademark inside leg kick there by Renault. Oh, that's a damaging strike there, Joe. Renault gets caught with that punch. Got to shore up the defense here.
Beautiful timing with the left hand. Oh! Wow! This could be it right here. Big straight punch.
And how much more can Miesha Tate take? Oh! Huge right hand!
This could be it.
Oh, big left hook there. Under a minute to go in what has been a wild round one.
Nice straight left and a right hand behind it.
How about that shin? All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. Oh, she's really starting to put together some significant body shots here, attacking both sides now.
Jab.
Well, she's got a good jab, missed with it there. Tate gets tagged by that straight punch. Nice land for the offense there. And both fighters exchange in the pocket. 20 seconds left. Whoa!
This could be it right here. Big shots! Oh!
Round two winding down. All right, so that's the end of the round, and it appears as though the cut on her lip, Joe, is only getting worse. Quick back to the stool she goes. The corner men are going to try to keep the focus, of course, on the fight, but you can see she's starting to be affected by the blood. Definitely something that bears watching here moving forward.
And another perfectly placed strike. Some real clean striking on display in that round.
More of that. I want you to go out of it. Brittany Palmer is in the building.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with round 2.
That last round was an all-out brawl. If they continue like that in this round, someone's getting knocked out. Miesha Tate is incredibly tough. Don't let her looks fool you, because she is one tough athlete. She has very good punching power, very good wrestling and grappling, and is a grinder.
Hook to the head there by Tate. Well, that left hand has been there for her tonight, not on that attempt. Oh, nice punch there by Renault. Superman punch now.
Huge uppercut.
We'll see where she goes from here now. And another stiff jab. Really good use of the jab by her here tonight. Oh, you know about her kick. She's got him going tonight. Damaging punch lands for her there. Tate's lower jaw does not look good. I'm not sure it could be any more swollen. She continues to fight through it. Let's see how far she can go. Renault's shot there is blocked. She missed with that jab. Oh, big right hand, yes.
She got cracked in the head. She's stunned. Oh!
Trying to stay heavy here as best she can. That landed. Oh, effective utilization of the ground and pound here by Tate.
Moves into north-south.
Oh, beautifully placed in time kick there by Tate.
Check that one.
Well, she has certainly landed a high number of...
Oh! This could be it. Body kick, look at that.
We got to fight, folks.
Powerful left hand.
Try to establish that jab.
Nice jab.
Oh, she got her head off the center line there, Joe. Slips the punch nice.
Oh, this could be it right here.
Oh, straight right.
Nasty combinations here.
Clinch now. Now she's got the Muay Thai plum. Tate gets the double underhooks.
And they disengage from the clinch.
Back and forth we go. Tate's cut is just bleeding like mad. I wouldn't be surprised at this point, Joe, to see the referee call in the doctor. And if he gets a close look at that thing, he's probably going to stop this fight. Oh, she's really starting to put together some significant body shots here, attacking both sides now.
Oh, good body kick.
Well, the right hand has been there for her tonight at times. Not that time. And able to avoid the punch there. Nice slip by Renault. How about that shin? Oh!
Big right hand!
Huge right hand!
This could be it.
Oh!
Huge uppercut misses. This fight is dangerously close to being stopped.
Oh!
Oh!
Wow! Wow!
Huge punch for the victory.
Yeah, Joe, and I think most fighters in this division get knocked out by that strike. Near perfect execution. She found a little crack in the defense and found a home for that strike, landed flush, and that is another one for the highlight reel, but few prettier than that one as she gets the big knockout win here tonight.
And let's go to a different angle.
And there she is after the huge knockout here tonight. What a moment for this fighter. You can't help but feel good for her here tonight. We now go inside the octagon where Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 59 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by
Well, she's got all the tools, Joe, and she certainly put them to good use tonight as she gets the win and gets so with style points by way of the knockout. No judges needed for this one, and you can be sure her bankroll is going to be fatter on Monday morning. She'll probably get a bonus. At the very least, though, the celebration is on. You see there with her coaches and her teammates. Nothing better in all of pro sports than to win a mixed martial arts fight at the highest. It is a women's bantamweight matchup between Alpha Cat Zingano and Alexis Davis. Well, this young woman has a great skill set, but certainly it's the striking defense that comes out when you watch the film. She'll use movement and defense to set up her own offensive angles, but she'll hang out in the pocket because she's so confident in her ability to stick and move and get her head off of that center line. Really as good a defender of strikes as we have in this women's division.
This girl is such a well-rounded fighter. She has a full arsenal of techniques at her disposal, and because she's so well-rounded, you never really know what she's going to do. Excellent takedowns, but excellent striking as well. Very good submissions, very good submission defense. She literally can do it all.
All right, so we get another look tonight at the former UFC Women's Bantamweight title challenger, Alpha Cat Zingano. You may recall she set herself up for that title fight with a devastating TKO come-from-behind win against the current champion, Amanda Nunes. That was back in 2014. When Cat Zingano's healthy, she is one of the best strawweights in the world. Unfortunately for Cat, that's been a big part of the challenge, being healthy enough to make the walk.
Cat Zingano has determination, heart, will, and some devastating knees and elbows to go along with it. Her striking is amongst the best in the world at 135 pounds.
And here is tonight's tale of the tape. Davis is 33. Zingano is 35. The rest is roughly identical. Now to get us started, the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC Bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This woman is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 19 wins, 8 losses. She stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of San Jose, California, USA, Alexis Davis! And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner. A mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 10 wins, 3 losses. She stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Denver, Colorado, USA, Alpha Cat Zingano! And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
Herb Dean, our third man in the Octagon for this one.
Ready.
Well, it is a venue that has hosted some of the biggest fights in combat sports history, and we are back for more, ready to go with live action underway here at the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas.
Nasty kick to the body lands. Whoa, head kick.
Nice punch by Alexis Davis.
Really missed with that right hand.
She lands the head kick.
Nice.
Lands a big right hand early. Well, she got kicked flush to the body there, Joe, right underneath her elbow, right underneath that guard. But it almost looks as though she's moving right into it. So until she makes the adjustments, you can figure her opponent is going to continue to attack that area.
Nice. That one hurt.
Joe, nice. Oh!
She heard it with that. This could be it right here.
Oh, just out of range with that right hand. Now goes in and secures the takedown.
Excellent movement on the ground here. Constantly moving, constantly staying busy.
Trying to stay heavy here as best she can. Nice punch by Zingano.
She's moved into side control.
Under 3 minutes now to go in round one. She's going for the arm bar here.
She's got that arm bar locked up. Throw the leg over the face. Break the grip. Oh, that's it.
That will do it.
Won the fight by arm bar. Beautiful job.
Yeah, really impressive work here tonight. And Joe, a lot of her opponents know what's coming, and they still can't stop it. She beautifully secures the arm, isolates it away from the body, and ultimately gets the submission finish there by armbar. Huge result turned in by her here tonight.
And one more time from this angle, we can see that armbar locked in tight for the tap. And finally, one more time, no choice but to tap.
So there she is, your winner by way of submission. That's a finish they'll be talking about for some time. Bruce Buffer is here. He has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 24 seconds of the very first round, declaring the winner by tap out due to an armbar, Alpha Zingano!
Oh, well, how good was that as you get to see her now celebrating with her coaches and training partners. She really put an added focus on getting a submission win here tonight, or at least getting a finish. But she said, I got to figure out a way to leave the judges out of it. I don't want to go to the scorecards. I need to get a finish to take my career to that next level. And a submission win like this will certainly go a long way in doing just that. She has certainly set herself up for a high-profile opponent now moving forward. It is a women's bantamweight showdown between Amanda Nunes and Miesha Cupcake Tate. Well, most known in MMA circles by her fights with Ronda Rousey, here's the former UFC women's bantamweight champion, Miesha Cupcake Tate. She won the belt by submitting Holly Holm with a rear naked choke at UFC 196. She would have lost on the scorecards, but due to her toughness, Tate rallied, stayed in the fight, and produced the biggest moment of her MMA life. Miesha Tate at her best and back for more tonight.
Miesha Tate is a beautiful woman who just happens to be amongst the very best fighters in the world, not just in the women's division of mixed martial arts, but in mixed martial arts, period.
Well, they are all still chasing Amanda Nunes at 135 pounds. She has become a most dominant champion in this division. She has a number of big wins to her credit already, and her focus here tonight is to continue this reign of dominance. The Chris Cyborg fight is on the back burner. She says, I'm a bantamweight, and that is the task at hand in front of me tonight.
This girl has amazing top control. She is so good at keeping the fight on the ground. Once she gets you there, it is very rare that you see her lose positions. She's just so strong in the top position.
All right, without further delay, let's get you tonight's tale of the tape. 2 years apart, these two fighters with similar height and some differences in reach. All right, now for the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC Bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a grappler, holding a professional record of 18 wins, 7 losses. She stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, Misha Cupcake Tate! And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This woman is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 16 wins, 4 losses. She stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Miami, Florida, Amanda the Lioness Nunes. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Yves Lavigne.
The veteran Yves Lavigne draws the assignment here.
Ready?
All right, we are underway here at the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Well, Amanda Nunes has every skill in the book. That is why she is the reigning undisputed UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion. But how will she approach this challenge here tonight? Takedown could be there if she wants it. Or will Amanda Nunes prefer to just stand on the feet? I guess we'll get some answers here early in this. Nice punch there by Nunes. All right, so here we go. First round is underway. Prevailing wisdom is that she, the better wrestler, will try to take this fight to the ground early. She's got a good ground and pound game, but in order to get that going, she'll have to get this fighter to the ground. Joe, she did not connect there. Oh, she lands the left punch. Nunes gets hit by that kick to the midsection, Joe. Splits the guard and connects there.
There's a front kick right down the middle.
Well, she continues to leave that head open, and she paid for it there. She's almost moving into the strike. She hasn't changed up her tempo, and she continues to keep her head on that center line. We'll see if she can make the proper adjustments here.
Oh, big shot.
Beautiful hook there for her, Joe.
Big left hand. Nice takedown. It appears the cut on her face is getting worse.
Oh, she landed that punch, Joe.
And now she's working some side control. Excellent movement here on the ground.
Again, they will clinch. We'll see how it goes. Tate gets double underhooks, Joe. One underhook. Double underhooks here, Joe. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Tate's pummeling, works in that underhook. Some nice back and forth action here. Trying to establish that jab once again.
Good punch. Big shot to the head. She's hurt. She is stunned. This could be it. Powerful right hand. Big Superman punch.
Oh, huge block for her, Joe. Perfect execution as she gets the single leg takedown. Switching stances here.
Nice.
Oh,
This could be it right here.
the left hook hits home.
She might try to finish this fight here.
Under 2 minutes to go in a back and forth first round here. How about that chin? Well, she got her head snapped back with that jab, Joe, and she continues to show a vulnerability here by almost leaning right into her opponent's range. Let's see if she can move that upper body and get her head off the center line. Well, she whiffs on the straight right hand.
Looking for the left hook. Oh, good left hand.
She's going back to that patented straight right hand, unable to.
And she completes another takedown. Nice punch.
Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Tate. Continues to apply pressure here in half guard. Oh, connecting with a series of punches here. She has most definitely found her range.
That one hurt.
Oh, nice combination there by Tate. Just out of range with that left hook. Again, going back to the well with the jab. Effective punch there by Tate.
Oh, big right hand.
Oh!
Big shots. Oh, beautiful hook. Hard straight punch.
Oh, big left.
Wow. Things just got real interesting.
This is a distraction, okay? You got caught. It's all right.
And here's a nice shot, lands perfectly. And here's another clean shot that lands. And another perfectly placed strike.
The lovely Brittany Palmer is with us. Second round here.
That last round was an
Huge right hand!
This could be it. This fight is dangerously close to being stopped. Oh, vicious combinations.
Wow!
This could be it right here. There's a nice inside leg kick.
Oh, big left hook there. Well, she has landed some very significant strikes, but as yet, wow!
This could be it.
Oh, big left hand there. And there comes the separation now. Going out of the body with that hook. Well done there by Tate. Well, she got her head snapped back with that jab, Joe, and she continues. Oh!
This could be it right here.
Tate continues to absorb power strikes.
Oh, very nice.
Oh!
This could be it. She got tagged again. She's hurt. She might try to finish this fight here.
Now they're both throwing with power. Oh!
Went for the head kick. Beautiful jab by Amanda.
Oh, nice slip there to avoid the punch by Tate. 3 minutes to go in the round. Nunes gets caught with that punch. Well, she was a little bit hesitant in round one, but she has certainly picked up the pace here in this second round. It took her a while to find her range. She's in a strong striking rhythm now.
Half guard is still in excellent position for the top man to do some ground and pound. That bruising on her torso is getting a lot worse.
Changes her stance.
This could be it right here. Body kick, look at that. Beautiful body shot there, too.
Oh!
This could be it. Big shots. Hard kick lands. This could be it right here.
misses with the left punch there.
There's a nice kick. Nasty combinations here.
How about that shin? Well, she's got a good jab, missed with it there. Oh, beautiful straight right hand. She's starting to put together some significant body work here, and these are going to take their toll as this fight goes on.
Absolutely. Excellent movement and transitions here on the ground, staying busy.
Oh, postures up and lands a huge head strike there. Nicely done by Nunes.
Tries a big hook to the head, but misses. Feints with the punch. Slightly deflected.
Well-placed kick there by Nunes. Well, she got cracked to the head there, Joe. She continues to be vulnerable to that strike by leaning in, almost moving into the strike at this point in time. She's got to get her head off of that center.
Oh, she tagged her. She tagged her again. She hurt her. This could be it. This fight is dangerously close to being stopped. Oh, very nice.
And just missed. Wow!
This could be it right here.
Nunes goes for the clinch now. Looks like a recovery mechanism here, Joe.
Trying to get an advantage here in the clinch. Great takedown defense right here.
Oh!
She might try to finish this fight here. 10 seconds to go here. Let's see what happens. Big straight punch.
10 minutes in the books. All right, so the round is over, and she gets right back to the stool. The cut on her cheek is only getting worse as she continues to absorb damage to the face. That thing's only going to get to be more of a factor for her. We will see how it plays out moving forward in this next round.
And here's a devastating blow that almost ends this fight.
Respira fundo. Isso. Bom, muito bom. São mais 5 minutos pra gente acabar com essa...
Ariane Celeste doing work as usual. All right, so here we go. Third and final round. Oh, a nice inside leg kick landed there by Nunes.
Whoa!
Oh, she just continues to land a high volume of strikes here, really just like she did in the previous round, and she does not seem to be slowing down at all.
Didn't quite connect. She's got the clinch here.
Nunes is worked in that underhook now. That knee might have landed there.
And from here, transitions to the Muay Thai clinch.
Nice knee to the body there by Nunes. Over-under now in the clinch.
Works the double underhooks here.
Now she's able to get that Thai clinch, Joe. Hook in the clinch there by Tate. Man, look at the bruising and the redness starting to appear on the left side of her body there. Not good.
Beautiful Superman punch. Feinting with that kick.
Beautiful technique on the straight right hand. Oh, nice shot to the body, connects for her there. Somewhat surprising we didn't see a lot of body work from her earlier in the fight, but she is getting after it now.
Oh! Big shots! This could be it!
Just over 3 minutes to go in our third and final round.
Wow, what a back and forth exchange.
Well, overall, her striking has been sharp tonight. She has landed some good shots, but more often than not, Joe, she's been one and done. As yet, unable to string together significant combinations. And it's going to take a good combination to really put her opponent in harm's way. Let's see how she chooses to attack here. How about that shin? Well, how urgent is this fighter down the stretch? She is really lighting her up now. She found her range in the middle of this fight, and she is making up for lost time. Oh, she found the target there. That'll work. Oh! Huge right hand!
This could be it right here.
Straight right hand, but she misses. With 2 minutes and change to go in round 3.
Tying up in the clinch here.
Under 2 minutes in our third and final round. Just missed with the left there. So again, she absorbs more damage to the head here, Joe. She's gonna have to make some adjustments. That head is sticking out right into her opponent's range and firmly on the center line. Let's see if she can make some adjustments here. And she connects there.
Wow! And she's down. Nice leg kick.
Big body shot. The left hook hits home. You know, oh!
She got tagged again. She's hurt. This could be it.
Oh, big left.
Oh! What a leg kick.
And how much more can Misha take? Oh! Tate's leg appears to be hurt here, Joe. That is an obvious leg.
Hard hook.
Oh, she misses with an uppercut. Nunes gets caught with that punch. 20 seconds to go in the fight. Tate gets the double leg takedown. Look at that. Nice. She blocked the punch. Oh! What a fight! All right, so somehow, some way, we hear the final horn. She knocked her opponent down early and often and late. She will be the clear winner here as we await the judges' scorecards. Of course, you never know, but a most dominant effort out of this fighter here tonight. The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 29-27, 30-26, and 29-27. For the winner by unanimous decision, Amanda, Lioness of the Ring, Nunes.
Well, Amanda Nunes was a woman on a mission here tonight, and she certainly gets the desired result with style points, I might add. She remains the UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion. A lot of people thought this would be her most difficult title defense, and you could argue that at times it certainly was, but Amanda Nunes proving to yet again be the class of this 135-pound division. It is a women's bantamweight championship fight between Alpha Cat Zingano and Amanda Nunes. All right, here's the #1 women's bantamweight contender. She believes for a while she's been the best at 135 pounds. She's making the walk tonight, staring down the champion. Confidence, not an issue. fear not a factor. We'll see if this talented #1 contender can shed that label and leave with a new one as the UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion.
As she makes her way to the octagon right now, her preparation has been perfect. She is in fantastic shape, she is focused, she is motivated, and she believes she will leave this cage tonight as the new champion of the world.
So here she is, the undisputed UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion. How about the confidence as she makes the walk here tonight? She wants to get in there, take care of business, and go eat some buffalo wings in the back. She's been the best 135er in the world now for some time. Another title defense, what's in front of her? She doesn't try to make the moment too big. And even though the challenger has a lot of momentum here tonight, she knows she's the hunted for a reason and is looking to prove that she is still the best in the world at 135.
Kat Zingano has determination, heart, will, and some devastating knees and elbows to go along with it. Her striking is amongst the best in the world at 135 pounds.
All right, now let's get you the tail of the tape for this Women's Bantamweight Championship fight. Nunes is 29, Zingano is 35. Nunes will have a 1-inch reach advantage. Here for the official introductions, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas. It's time! Hard round for the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This woman is a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 16 wins, 4 losses. She stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Miami, Florida, presenting the challenger, Amanda the Lioness Nunes. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This woman is a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 10 wins, 3 losses. She stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Denver, Colorado, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion of the World, Alpha Kat Zingano!
All right, this is for the championship. You've been given your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves. Let's make it official.
All right, here we go. I am fired up for this fight. It's been a long time coming, and they're finally going to get after it.
Fight. Ready.
Scheduled for 5 rounds if need be. And the kick lands for her there.
That's again the experience. Good body kick.
Effective jab there by Nunes. Outstanding kick there by Alpha Kat Zingano. She's been working on her defense. Kick block there.
Such good movement in there. And there's a nice jab.
Nunes' eye really starting to close up. Got to get that end swell on it between rounds if we get there. Inside leg kick is there by Kat Zingano.
Welcome to the jungle.
First takedown attempt is there.
Armbar. It looks like she's got that armbar locked in tight. Throw the leg over the face. Break the grip.
That's it. That's it.
Great job. Didn't waste any time. Took this fight to the ground and got the early submission.
Well, no doubt it was quick, and you knew if she could take this fight to the ground that her opponent was going to be in trouble. So the takedown comes early, and so does the submission win. You know she's got great instincts when it comes to finishing fights. Once she gets them to the canvas, safe to say mission accomplished for her here tonight.
And one more time, nice technique here on this submission.
So there she is, celebrating with her corner, the queen of the 135ers, the UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion. And how about the method of victory tonight as she gets it done by submission?
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 23 seconds of the very first round, declaring the winner by tap out. And still the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Champion of the world, Alpha Cacciatano.
So after an emphatic submission win here tonight, she remains the UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion, and this arguably is her most dominant performance here tonight. A lot of people thought this was a qualified, credentialed #1 contender, and she was, but she proved no match for the champion here tonight, and the celebration is on. Hard to blame them after this result here tonight. Congratulations to the and still UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion of the world.